Hello everyone. Hope you guys are doing very well. So, in today's lecture, we will talk about the hierarchy of operators. So, what do you know about hierarchy? Hierarchy means actually the priority. So, which operator has the greater priority than others and which operators has the lower priority than others. Suppose if I'm writing here, suppose I'm giving you an example. If I'm writing that multiplication and division has greater hierarchy, greater priority than plus minus. Okay, so if you have a math like this, then there are multiple operators like these, division, plus, minus, and all that. Then you should ask, Apu, where should I start from? Calculating this math. Then you need the hierarchy. Okay, so as you can see, from this math, we will start from this one. Okay, I'm writing here. As I have already said, multiplication and division has the greater priority than plus and minus. So we will first calculate this one. 2 into 3. Well, now you can say, Apu, multiplication and division, those are on equal priority. Right? They have the equal priority. Then where should I start from? Then the answer is we have to start from left to right. We will go from left to right. Okay, then start from this. 2 into 3. First we will do for multiplication. 2 into 3 for 6 divided by 4. Write the whole thing here. Again, okay, 4 by 4 plus 8 minus 2 plus 5 by 8. Okay. So now you tell me what comes if you divide 6 by 4. 6 by 4, it comes 1.5, right? But as this is an integer value, we cannot take 1.5. As I have mentioned it in my previous lecture, that integer takes only the real part, not the fractional one. It will be 1. So 6 by 4 means 1. Plus, now you have to do this part, 4 by 4. 4 by 4 means 1. It's easy, right? Okay. Then again plus. There is a minus here. Okay. Let it be there. Okay. We'll talk about it later on. Plus. Now we calculate this one. 5 by 8. Okay. 5 by 8. What it comes with? It comes with 0.625. Let me write it here. The answer of it is 6.625. As it cannot take the fractional part, we will take only the real part, 0. I hope you guys understanding. Okay, 0. Then the next part, 1 plus 1, 2 plus 8 minus 2. Well, this will be this one. Okay, plus and minus will be finished and there will be only 8. So I hope you guys understood that the answer will come with 8. Okay, this one. So this is our answer here, 8. The output should be, as we are printing C out, I, the output should be what? Output should be 8. Okay, now coming to the next portion. Let's see what's there. Yes, this is the chart of hierarchy. Okay, now start from postfix. Okay, to start with postfix, let me tell you one thing. We all know about BODMAS, right? BODMAS. In school, we all have learned about this. which actually meant the hierarchy of brackets, division, multiplication, subtraction, and all that, right? So here, the priority starts from the bracket. Suppose you have minus, plus, multiplication, sorry, not multiplication, sorry, yes. So plus, minus, and bracket. Where should you start from? You should start from where the bracket stays, okay? So next part comes unary. This is not as important as the postfix is, but if you want to understand, it means actually plus 5. Suppose before a number you're giving an operator, okay? This actually means the quantity of this number. So then comes multiplicative, okay? Suppose in a math you have like this multiplication, these operators in one math. Now where should you start from? You can start from this one, you can start from this one, you can start from this one, but it's a good practice to start from what? Left. Start from left to right. So if in a math you have these three operators, you can start from left, then come to right. But if you want to start from this operator or this, it will always be okay. No issue with that. Okay, next coming to additive. Plus minus, as we have learned in the previous math, that if you have plus and minus all together, then you have to start from left to right. What will be in the left side, you will start with that operator. And this comes shift, okay, we'll learn about it later on. And this is relational operator, okay? So basically relational operators mostly used in the codes, right? As suppose this is less than equals to, can you remember, we already have used those operators, right, in the for loop, like for int I equals to 0, I is less than equals to n, and then okay, this is what relational operator means, okay? And here is equality, equals, not equals. Also we use this in our code in the if condition. Sometimes if n equals to x, then what will be the answer? We used to write this like this, right? So these things are very, very important. If you can see that there are these types of operators in one line, then you have to always start from the left side to right side. Okay, this is the rule actually. And these things, bitwise and or we'll learn about it after sometimes, but not in this class. So okay, these are assignment operators. We also know about this. X equals to 5, we are assigning the value into x, this means, right? So assignment operators are really very easy. We will learn about it in the next slides. So okay, coming to the next slides, let's see. Okay, so what is the result of the following code? Predict the output. Now this is a very important question. Can you predict this output? You try it by yourself, pause the video and try it by yourself. Next, I will solve it with you, okay? I hope you guys tried it. And now, let's solve it all together. Okay. First of all, they have said that we have a number, right? Okay, I'm changing the color. Okay, we have a number, num1. So it's an integer value, right? So, and there is p, okay. Suppose we have a port like p and q, and their values are 5 for p and 10 for what? 10 for q. So now you have to understand this equation. What does this line means? This is the most important thing here, okay? Suppose now you can ask me, Apu, where should I start from? As it has plus, it has minus, equal. So as you have already said that you should start from the left side. Apu, you have already said that we should start from the left side. So should we start from this one first? Like P plus equals to Q minus equals to P. We first should do P plus equals to Q and then Q minus equals to P like this. The answer is no. Why? I'm telling you. Because this thing, as you can see here, this thing is not an equation. This thing is not assigning the value actually. So what does this mean? This means P plus equals to Q, P equals to P plus Q. So can you get it? This is not all about just P plus Q. It's actually the value of P plus Q is being assigned to P. It's not a normal equation that you are thinking in yourself. So here you have to start from this one. Suppose, okay, you have to start from this one. Q minus equals to P, this portion. Can you see this portion? Okay, I'm using the highlighter. It's not working. Okay. Q minus equals to P. Okay, let's do it. What does this portion mean? This portion means Q equals to Q minus P. Now tell me what's the value of Q. The value of Q is 10 and the value of P is 5. Right? So what should be the answer? 10 minus 5 equals to 5. Okay. Now we have got the value of Q is 5. Now come to this next portion. It's not working. What's going on? Okay. So basically we have found out the value of Q. Now it's time to find the value of what? Find the value of P. Okay, let's do this. Okay, what does this sequence means? This portion means P equals to P plus Q. The value of P is 5 and the value of Q is what? Now 5. So the value of P should be 10 instead of 5. Can you see this? 10 and 5. So ultimately the answer or the output should be, let's see what should be the output. P 5 space Q. Got it? So this should be our ultimate output. Oh, sorry, I wrote it wrong. It should be 10 and 5. Okay, so it will be, here will be 10 and here will be 5. Okay, so now coming to the next portion. I hope you guys understood this. If you have any question, you can ask me in the comment section. No worries. So, okay. So this is the second thing which we need to break the output here, okay? And this is very, very important. It's very, very important. Okay, star mark. Okay, you have 4 integer values. For I, the value is 2. This is for J, the value is 3. This is for K, K. Okay, we have no value for this assigned here, and this is for L, suppose. Okay, so these things are integer. Okay, I. Okay, and here is the interesting part. I divided by J. Okay, I divided by J into J. This means 2 by 3 into 3. Let's see what comes. Now you can say, Apu, we can just cut this up like this. 3 by 3, and the answer should be 2, which is properly incorrect. So what you should do, let me tell you. In math, we actually do like this, but in computer, it doesn't calculate like this. So how do they calculate this one? Okay, let me tell you. This part is very important. Listen to it. Come on. I divided by J. Okay. 2 divided by 3 into 3. First of all, computer will calculate this one, 2 by 3. Okay, now tell me what's the value of 2 by 3. It comes with 0.67. So 0.67 means 0, 0.67 multiplied by 3. The answer should be what? 0. Did you see this? What's the difference here? Well, next. So this was the value of K. Okay, write it down here. Otherwise, we will forget this one, K of 0. The value of L, right? J by divided by I into I. Now tell me what we should do here. The value of J is 3. The value of I is 2. Well, now the value of I is what? 2. Now tell me, what will you do? Will you cut this like this? 2 and 2, and the answer should be 3. Will you do this? No, because now we all know why we cannot do this in the computer. So what should we do? We have to divide 3 by 2 into 2. Okay. Now tell me, we will calculate first this one, 3 by 2, which means 1.5. 1.5 means 1 into 2. 2 into 1 means 2. The value of L should be 2. Okay. Now, here is an interesting part. Because, can you tell me what's the data type of A? Is it an integer? The answer is no. This is not an integer. This is float. Okay. Now you can think that, Apu, we could not take the fractional values here because of being integer. L and K was integer. But can I take the fractional value here as A is a float? Let's see. Let me tell you. A equals to I divided by J. Okay. Let me tell you, I divided by J means 3 by 2 into J means 3. Okay. 3 by 2 means 1.5. Yes, here is the question comes. 1.5. Can we write 1.5 and multiply it by 3 as A is a float number, float data type? The answer is no. Because although A is a float number, float data type, I and J is still integer. That's why we cannot take the fractional value. We have to take only one, just like before. Okay, 3 by 2, 1 into 3 means the answer should be 3. Okay, so value of A and value of B should be 3. The value of B, let's see. Okay, you calculate it yourself and tell me the answer in the comment section, and also solve it with me. I hope you guys solved it. Now solve it with me. J by I into, I think I have written it something wrong. It should be I. Okay, this should be I. I'm sorry for this. It should be I. J divided by I. J means 3. Okay. J means 3 and I is 2. Okay, so what's the value of I? Okay, 2. Okay, 3 by 2 again we'll take 1.5. 3 by 2, 1.5. Okay, 1.5 into, sorry, we'll take only 1. 2 into 1 means 2. I think I have done something wrong in the value of A. I do apologize for it. Let me check this. Actually, here it should be 2 by 3, not 3 by 2. I forgot. Somehow I also do mistakes. No worries, we all do. So I divided by J, I is 2, so it should be 2 by 3, and 2 by 3 means 0 0.67, and it will be 0, the answer will be 0. Sorry for the big mistake here, I'm extremely sorry. And the value of B should be 2. So in the output, changing the color, okay, what should be the output? Let me write it just here at the end. Okay, K, the value of K is 0, then one space, the value of L is 2, value of A is again 0, then the value of B is again 2. So yes, here is your output. Okay, next, come to the next portion. Okay, let's see. Here is our MCQ time. Let's solve some MCQs. Okay, first thing, tell me, which of the following is not a character constant? What do you understand by character constant? Okay, it should be a, it means in a single quotation there will be only one character. But can you see, is there only one character here? The answer is no, so it will not correct. But in the question they have said what is not a character constant. So according to the question, this one is matching with the question. So as it's not a character, we will correct it. Okay, so we'll give a tick. So that's why read the question properly before answering anything. That's a trick of the question. Okay, so it's coming to the next portion, enter values of P and R. Okay, here we also can see that this is not a single character. That's why it will also be correct for this question. Can you see? Is this correct? No, because it's not a single character. It will also be okay for this question because there is a not. Okay. So ultimately, all the above is correct. That's why we will click on this one. Number 4 is our correct answer. All the above is not a character constant. Okay, coming to the next portion, MCQ2. Well, here is a math. It's an equation. Can you see? A equals to 7 into 22 multiplication bracket. Okay, now tell me, where should we start from? As I have already said that the priority of bracket is the greatest. So we'll start from this portion solving. Okay, doing this, changing the color. Okay, let's start from this portion. 7 by 22 multiplied by 3.14 plus 2. Okay, 3.14, we should calculate it, plus 2 equals, it comes with 5.14. 5.14. Okay, next, 3 divided by 5. I'm writing it like this as before. Next, okay, where should you start from? Left side, right? From the left side. It's our rule to start from the left side to right one. Okay, Now tell me what should be the answer. 7 by 22. Here is the question. You tell me, what should we write? The answer of 7 by 22 is 0.31 something. But should we write 0.31 like this, as there is not mentioned what a is, what type of variable a is? The data type is not mentioned here. Is it? No. So here the question arises. The answer is, as 7 is an integer, 22 is also an integer, the value we should write here should also be what? Should also be an integer. So it will be 0. Got it? Then again, multiplied by 5.14 into 3 by 5. Now tell me, what should be the answer here? Okay, 3 by 5. Okay, 3 by 5 should be 0.6. It will also be 0. So if we multiply something by 0, the answer should be 0. So here is our correct answer. I hope you guys got it. So this was our last question. I hope you guys understood what I have told in my whole lecture, and thank you very much for being here. Please subscribe to my channel and follow my Facebook page. Goodbye.